It says I did, but I didn't.
Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, Derrick Rose finally cut his hair, man.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And so it's Memphis with it.
What?
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. Randolph, no one around him. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I'm surprised
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly
Yo,
was
he's
a breakdown.
got a slow jump shot, yo.
And guys, Courtney Lee now having completed
Sight?
7
Thought you had a
seasons,
fast break.
very much the same guy now as he was entering the league. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely...
Get off me! Give me buck.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time
Sight.
I saw
Tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like
Wow,
that.
man.
Really nice job to
Yeah.
convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And Marc Gasol, surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
Totally dishes to Gasol.
No. At least you know you think for, I gotta return the favor. Think for return the favor, bro.
To make it 3.
And when the size advantage
You were
is
saying?
as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that
Oh,
situation.
okay.
And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his...
Yo, charge!
Kevin, he changed his diet.
Too
He
deep.
dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Info and entertainment.
Rose
I love that.
hits the snap. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Gasol. Nice move.
Yeah. And one. Another one.
On the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, that is just weak defense.
I made my
there.
too, bro.
I'm sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Barnes is checked in for Courtney Lee. Nobody
Hell
near
no.
Barnes. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense
What is the
definitely
foul?
won that
You
possession.
smack the shit out of my arm,
Go
guy.
elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over
Sight.
the top of him. when
Thought
he's
you
on
made
the
that
foul.
way, yo.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of
Thought you
the
stole the ball.
I hate the right
that one wasn't going to fall.
I did steal it though.
The feed
How you
out
feel?
to Butler. Here's Snell.
Thought you had that mid-range.
Barnes grabs the miss.
You know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
For a franchise that had so much success under
Yo,
his
what?
tenure, there was
I'm
sure a
about to
lot
say,
of friction with Tom Thibodeau and the Bulls front office. Surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often. A winning
Sight.
coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
Wow.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And
Ooh,
it's
that
one
flow.
thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And
Yeah,
first
I know,
quarter,
right?
we're about 3.5 minutes in. Allen passes.
Pancake invited me. What the heck? To a party.
The drive by Allen.
It's because
Gasol
Oh yeah, that's why this party's private, so.
Randolph sets a screen for Conley. They get the
dude,
rebound.
that's
Damn.
a plus. Oh my
Out
god.
to the right wing.
Oh shit.
Well, yo, let me invite him again.
It's stolen by Rose.
Let's get another fast break.
Damn, you should have told me. I could have got that straight down.
Wow, and that's
Heck, no, you wouldn't, bro.
You telling me Tony Allen would have out that many what?
No.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big
Salty much?
exclamation point.
Right.
How about maybe even
Should they talk?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And again, Memphis running the court in transition.
Get out of here, man. I stole that shit.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that off the steal.
Exactly, the
Yo,
defense.
they ain't want me to block that alley, man.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
In a league that's becoming more and more pick and roll oriented, Zach Randolph is more of a throwback, if you will. I mean, he likes to back his man down and battle for those offensive rebounds.
Wait, I fucking forgot
Mario Chalmers, yeah.
Yeah.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Bro, Norris full.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group.
No.
Ryan
Aaron
Allen's
Brooks.
for Gasol.
All right.
Jermichael Green comes in for Zach Randolph.
Who the fuck is
James
that?
Ennis, he'll check in
Air.
for Tony Allen.
Aaron Brooks.
And it's
Oh, I thought you asked me who that
for Mike
was.
Conley.
Nah.
There's the pick.
God.
First
And
team all
Mirotic
defense,
has it in
nigga,
the
what is
corner.
that? What the fuck is that? That was a
Moore
easy steal.
outside.
What is that?
Shot clock at 5.
Your ass.
There's Bearsko.
Mmm.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a
out of
nice lead
position,
right
out of
now. Just a
position.
great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their
All right.
bench jumping.
If you're trying to
Look
steal
at
it,
them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss
Block
and
that
turn
shit,
it into
bro.
one of the plays of the game.
Block that shit.
hurts.
How about I'll one up
Taking
that
it to the
shit,
rack
nigga.
with power right there.
Hammering two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a
I
dunk
was
like that.
bullshitting. I had no idea what I was gonna
Kicks
do
the
running
ball.
down that court.
Back to Brooks.
Wait,
Beyond the arc.
That's
that was
over.
not a three. Put on
And
my
the story
bro.
here,
Bro, that was on mine.
Kevin,
That was a
is
three.
how well
That was a
they
three, bro.
shot the basketball.
Very high percentage.
Ooh, that
so
was
far,
almost
and
backcourt.
If you want to start a game
Sight.
hot, that's the way to do it.
Are you
And the
serious?
basket by Chalmers.
And how
Maybe
about
if you play
that
some defense.
for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked
What
as
you
though
jumping for,
it
bro?
sounded like we'll
Nigga,
give
did
you a
you know
three,
who you just
and
got
then
with,
we'll
bro?
take it
Nah,
right back.
not really. Choose beyond.
Back to Brooks.
Oh,
Like, who did I-
shit. No, never mind. He is a shooter. My fault. I'm dumb. Didn't even see who you thought was. I just saw a tall white guy in the scene.
Oh yeah,
Bearsko gets
yeah,
to
him.
McDermott. And the basket to
Oh,
Mirotic.
wow.
And stolen by Barnes.
And I like how he
You,
puts
bro.
himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call
What?
seeing and feeling the game.
sir.
Excellent.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
What, boy? Don missed that last second shot.
Bro,
The second quarter beginning in just a moment.
What's that, your third, like,
And a moment now to look
Second.
at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from.
Mm.
The Bulls.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way
Oh, that's supposed to have been a
you're
steal,
here
bro.
in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
that's what I need.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt.
Oh, that's disrespectful, yo. Like, fuck out of here.
I'm down, too. That's the funniest part.
Block that.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this
I'll
the
one
dunk
up here. I don't
contest?
gotta
Hey, this one
it.
counts, Clark. Believe me.
Sight.
Confidence
Thought
to
you
the
threw that.
top.
Oop.
The alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline.
That's how you
just
do it.
flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those
I got
alley
lonely.
oops upside your head right there.
That's an
Sight.
A-minus.
Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago
Bro, Memphis is
Bulls.
not bad, yo.
Continued to improve.
I know, but not
Effective
for
in the
my play
playoffs.
style, though. They're
Really
ass.
enjoyed watching his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season. It was about
Yo,
Dougie McDermott.
Pancake, you
Whether or not
watching,
he
bro?
was gonna be in the running.
Or you probably thought you were playing
It
this.
ended up being
Yeah, I'm streaming the
Mirotic.
game with me and
Most
this
years,
guy
he
here, man.
should have walked away with that award.
Nah, I'm playing Nick Stacy.
Timeout call for
Oh,
Grizzlies.
that's right.
As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays
Uh,
for the next few
shit.
minutes and a chance for the
I think you're up by 6.
Compares.
Is anyone
9.
watching?
Nope. Yeah, I'm up by 9. 31-22.
9.
with some Gatorade.
Oh,
That's
God,
important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes for Chicago. Bairstow, he's checked in for Gasol. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brooks. The Grizzlies trailed by 9.
Sight.
For Mirotic, he was most valuable late in games, guys. From
You thought you about to cross
He
me.
led the league in fourth quarter points per game.
Oh, great
Fuck,
defense
someone's
there.
salty.
Anticipated the play and got there first.
Oh,
And not
Oh, they
afraid to
feel
put
my
his
ball.
body on the line
Real
either,
life.
Greg. You took a shot for the team in
oh,
that
Matt
situation.
Barnes.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Rose with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
What the fuck
Sight.
is that?
You thought you stole it.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than
Sight.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Bruh, 2 fouls in one
I'm glad he
quarter, bruh.
didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Zach
Oh,
Randolph, he's
get
checked
out
in
of
for the
here.
Grizzlies.
And for that note about Mirotic,
Oh, wow. You couldn't tip that shit, yo? Like,
and
really?
Westbrook that month. That's impressive for any player, much less a rookie.
Ooh, that was close.
That's my fucking steal,
I tell you
man.
what, he has quite the act to follow.
Sight.
Fred Hoiberg,
Thought you had a charge.
choice for the Brass in Chicago, signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
And the Grizzlies making a change
Come on,
here.
ref. Can you hurry up?
Allen's checked in. Lee against Rose. Bairstow, the best to Mirotic. Lock at 6.
Foul?
Good D by Gasol. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State,
my
where
intellect
he
up
honed
by
his
20.
coaching skills and was highly
Crap the
respected.
shovel. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
to
very
do
much
this.
respected,
Real-
particularly as an offensive
I'm
coach.
gonna try to dig
You
from.
fucking kicked the ball. What is that shit?
Back court, yo.
My nigga, it was a loose ball because you kicked it and my nigga got it.
Hey, you ran back court.
You didn't get it in
And we know the
didn't
Bulls
get
are
it in
pretty
front of him,
solid
man. He
defensively.
dribbled
and
back.
He'll be looking to
No,
wrap
when you
up that
grab the
offensive
ball, you
growth
step
for that
back.
team, and I think he will.
I saw it.
Well, I tell you, the Grizzlies
Christ,
guys were
bro.
really dominant in the first half
Grab
of the
your
season
dick
last
hole,
year.
dude, and
But
like,
after the
kick the
All-Star break,
fucking ball
they
back.
really played above
And me
500.
grabbing these nuts got you 2 charges foul with Michael Conley, though.
And Memphis would end up going 16-13 over the back half of last season. Down the stretch, they would only go 5 up and 5 down in the final 10.
Yeah, and Kevin, all those games so important as they jockeyed for position in the West. It was so fluid and volatile down the stretch. They could have been anywhere from a 2nd seed to a 6th
pump
on any
fake
given
that
day,
shit, man.
and they just happened to slump at the wrong time.
Catching up on the changes for
Sight.
Chicago.
Oh,
Doug
wow.
McDermott, he's checked in for Portis. Etwan Moore comes in.
I wasn't even trying to
for
try
Ball.
that time.
And Brooks
Oh, your
subbed
nigga
in
got
for
dropped.
Derrick
for some
Rose.
reason. Oh, I guess the computer tried to. Oh, shit.
Brooks with no one around.
Yo,
And the Bulls with
B
another miss.
minus.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
Oh,
And out of bounds. It
I
is.
hate when that
Last touch by
happens.
Mirotic.
Oh, my God.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots here in the second quarter.
dash.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's
All right.
stride
You just
and off
fucking
track
beat
just a
me.
bit
What kind of
after
shit
that
is
one he
that?
had early.
Over to the wing. More with it.
Dude,
And now
get
by
the
Barnes.
fucking ball.
Knocks it loose.
Yeah.
Stolen by Chalmers.
Spamming, yo.
And the
I hit
offense
it
has
once,
just
my nigga, and I gotta change my defensive settings because that ain't working for me.
It's a noise.
Damn.
Oh, it's orange juice, man. I'm just shaking it up, son.
rated really
Oh, yeah,
smoothly
good
here in the open floor.
Gotta get that.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should
I
keep
know,
the
right?
pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality
Foul.
shots.
Ooh, ding. Piggyback ride and whatnot.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Air pass, man.
Green dishes to Chalmers. Ennis kicks to
Sight.
Green. And stolen by Mirotic. Here's McDermott. Mirotic passes to Moore. Pass to Bearster. To the inside. And Mirotic kicks to McDermott. Drills it from outside.
Another one.
McDermott got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Someone's salty.
My nigga,
Nikola
I'm
Mirotic,
just
drafted as a late
relaxing.
first-rounder, Clark, back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season.
Where is the foul at?
It was worth the wait.
It sure was, Kevin. I mean, once he started to get consistent PT,
Fight.
he was remarkable.
Yeah,
He can run
we
like
saw
he
that
ran for a
defense
big
there,
guy.
though.
Not that strong, but more
There was
aggressive
a
than you
one-on-two
think.
fast break. If y'all didn't stop me, y'all be
A
out.
shot by Brooks.
That's whatever.
It's rebounded by
You guys
Memphis.
wanna know why? You thought I was
Pushing
a
it up.
fucking prize, bro.
Moore
You were
with the
saying?
steal. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice
Fuck me,
defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
You was
Here's
saying.
Chalmers.
Whatever,
Finish off the
man.
break. Chalmers is
Ah,
11
shit.
points.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it
Sight.
all stems from the
Thought she
aggressive
scored.
defense. That's
My nigga, you
exactly
gotta stop
what the
this
doctor
shit.
ordered.
Shot clock and game clock.
Oh, we just turnover.
And
Calm
there's the
down.
foul. It'll go on Nikola
Gotta stop that
Mirotic.
foul spray.
That's his
Yup.
first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot.
Fight.
Who's
Catching
winning?
up on the changes for Chicago.
Still me.
Pau Gasol is checked in.
Yeah.
Roberto.
Well,
Henson
I
comes
might
in
say he about to miss
for
his first free throw.
And Tony Snell subbed in for Ejuan Moore. So he gets them both. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Inside.
I'm about to
here's
say, you
Gasol.
better make that over
It's
some
good.
big.
This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Conley penetrating. And
Fight.
here's Chalmers from the arc.
I already got the team I'm gonna use to smack you. Fuck.
Who?
Chicago calls time.
He has an unstoppable Westbrook and Durant, man. That's the only reason why you picking them.
I think that's a wise timeout.
No,
And
that's
part
actually
of
my
it too,
favorite.
Greg, was he saw some things
What?
going on out there that he didn't care for.
Rose goes in.
Ooh,
Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
another one.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he
Bruh, really? You got 0.3 seconds
It's
left.
got to be the last kill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with
Wait,
his
you got
passing.
alley-oop
and
it from the
there,
inbound?
He does some damage with his finishing too.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
You should.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And
I mean, you didn't have time to, like, take a full jump shot, though. Okay, yeah, I see you at the stream.
Yes, sir.
What's the score?
42-34.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 50% from 3. Dang, 1 for 9 from 3.
Yeah,
Damn.
'cause- oh, no, you gotta understand.
Now the
Two
third
of them
quarter
full
about to get
court
going.
defense on that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, same here with mine. Same here with one of
Created
mine.
a lot of quality shots for himself
When
in that
one of mine
first
was like
half, and
way
he knew
deep
when to
when they
pass
get
it up
back to
when
half
the double
court
team
for some
came.
reason.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those
Hey,
of
since
you
you're
that are in
picking
analytics,
Thunder, I know who to
that
pick.
really tells how efficient
Yeah.
the player has been.
guess.
He's been very efficient.
The hell? Well, that's one of them.
Now the
That's-
second half about to start
Nah,
up
not
and begin
even-
any moment.
I ain't got no one.
Talk about some
I fuck
great
with the old
numbers
school
from
Heat
Chalmers.
with LeBron and
13
Wade and
points,
Bosh.
and he's been a good
Oh, hold on,
on-the-ball
wait.
defender,
We're
too. He's got a pair of steals.
Hey, I mean, if you're
He's just
picking
made a lot of
OKC,
very heads-up plays, and his defense really
I mean, we
has
can go
been the difference maker.
old school if you want after this one.
Butler and Snell are the
Who,
wingmen.
who you picking?
Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5.
Let me
And it's
just say, they're
Rose
gonna
in
be
at
one
the
of
1
the
spot.
Bulls.
And that's the group for Fred
Jordan,
Hoiberg as we begin
of
the
course.
second half.
Get off
Mark,
me,
thinking back to Mike
little
Evans,
brother.
drafted 4th
Wait, who's the
in
oldest?
2007
Paul or Mark?
Draft, 4th overall. He wasn't an
I
instant
don't know.
star.
I was
but he's
older.
gotten better
Oh
every
yeah,
season.
get off me,
It took
little
him a
brother.
while. I mean, he was only a freshman coming out of college back in 2007. A slow start. He had to fight for minutes, grind away. Grizzlies kept trying
Let me
to get
slow
his
this
base
down.
prepared.
I did. I had no idea what was going on at
Franchise
first.
point guard.
Oh, missed him. Why you reach so much?
And Michael Conley.
Yeah, I hit it once.
That's his
And
third
it was
foul
like
of the
fucking
game.
delayed or something. Hold on, let me.
You know, you think back,
Yeah,
Grizzlies
once.
contemplated trading Mike Conley early on in his career, and I tell you
Damn,
what,
I'm kinda
aren't
like
they
that
glad
one.
that cooler heads prevails? I mean, his rise has helped propel them to one of the top
Man.
teams in the Western Conference.
Nah, no old school Bulls, man. Like, chill out with that shit.
Oh, wait, what? You just said we
And
can.
Mike Conley,
Now, we can do old school teams with no Bulls, though.
never to make an all-star team. I really feel
Like, come on now.
It's
Unstoppable
I got-
If you're gonna
Jordan.
be the Heat, you got a 99 LeBron.
I'm not even gonna pick the Heat in that case. I won't even pick
No,
them.
yeah, I got a historic
Double team
team
on
for you. I ain't
Rose.
gonna tell you right now so you
Lock
don't
at
bitch about
6.
it, but yeah.
Lee with the steal.
No
I'm
hesitation
so with
at all
it.
on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the pass to the
me
hoop,
just tell you,
and
bro.
bang, lobbed it
You
right
finna
up
be
there for
loaded.
him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw
They probably gonna be
And you know
old
what,
school
though? I like the
Lakers
fact that he still
with
chose
Kobe.
that
and-
conservative finish
That's
there,
a good
just
team, but
making
no.
sure he got the deuce.
And then Allen slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
Wow, I'm tripping this
What's
quarter.
it turn out to be?
And guys, in a game this snow,
I had to stop that
like
fast,
that are
bro.
the ones we
Yeah,
usually
I'm
look
just
back on
up
at
by
the
like
end
9 or
as a
10
difference
points, man.
maker.
Then you go catching up.
McDermott's checked in for Tony Snell. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley. Gasol
Wow,
drives in.
get out of here.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally
right.
not there. Can't
There we
afford
go.
too many of those
Get some points
in a
up on
close
the
game
board.
like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum
No
can swing
defense
on plays like that,
whatsoever.
Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. Rising high to
Get off
throw that
me.
one down.
Block that shit, playboy.
Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. And really,
Sight.
he epitomizes
Thought you had
what
that
a
layup.
point guard should be.
I
I mean,
thought
his
you had
skill
that
as a
layup.
passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely
What
right.
were you saying?
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Oh, I forgot Rose
Look
can't
around the
shoot,
league, there's
man.
no team that teams want to play less than the Memphis Grizzlies. They just
Now
remain
what?
down.
Well, they have a physical brand of basketball. They play hard. Everybody's on the same page. And even if you beat the Grizzlies, they take a lot out of
Does
you
it check the
in
toilet if
terms
you
of
hide
how
your
they try to
condom?
wear you down.
The heck?
And the Grizzlies He's played
See,
so well against
hey,
all
you know
the
how
other
it was
playoff
just,
teams.
I was
Part
down
of it
12.
is that they just
Yeah.
have a style that matches up well.
That's crazy.
Anyone.
I was just off this quarter.
Catching up on the
Dude, I
changes
went
for
on
Chicago.
the biggest fucking
Mirotic
run.
is
Like,
checked
I
in
got
for
so many
Gibson.
kills back to back.
And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Rose.
Yeah.
Good.
That one goes. Coming. And that's now 11 points for Pau Gasol.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
I don't know.
You know, that's the thing with the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, there isn't a team that gives them too much trouble anywhere in the league. They're good at home and on the road. They're used to playing in tight, low-scoring games, and they create that situation with their deliberate style.
Charge! Get out of here!
Brooks comes in for Jimmy Butler. Tony Allen's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Mario
Oh,
Chalmers.
they don't even come back here.
Well, if this game
Okay,
comes
overhead.
down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark. No doubt about it.
Here's Moore. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
3 more
And it's a
interrupts.
40-point Bulls
Bruh,
Live
really?
play.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the
Ooh.
inside.
Who's that white boy?
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
Who is
He
he?
picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in
Fight.
the close game, though, guys,
No, that was a shared computer right there, yo. That's a fight, yo.
and it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level,
Oh, wow.
in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your
Sight.
anticipation of drawing charge.
Thought you made that shot.
Grizzlies will retain
I
possession here.
pump faked, and when you jump, it counted as I shot. I don't think that counted as a block though, because I think he just hit the ball from my hands. Because I wasn't going up to shoot that.
Oh, yeah.
Pump fake.
We've got 128 left.
Sure.
Right side Gasol.
So-
McDermott with a steal.
Oh,
He dishes it to Mirotic.
oh,
Looks
wrong
back against
button.
Mirotic.
Shit.
It's tipped. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Ooh, I like that.
Love that dish down low.
That
Chicago
handoff
leading.
still in God, it's not good.
Now here's Moore.
What? Are you
Allen with the
serious?
rebound. Tries to keep it alive.
Sight? Could that
And
last?
here comes Moore leading the fast break.
What was I thinking?
And Gasol, here we go. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good
Like
choice.
that shit, playboy.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when
Oh,
you look
wow.
at the
When did I
assist
move?
columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Brooks against Lee. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, come on. Speed, yo.
Shoots it. Got it off the top. Oh, it's been an exciting game. Bulls lead by 4.
I don't think you supposed to do that too, yo, but like, what the heck?
Back in a moment.
Thought you had that buzzer beater like I did the first two.
Terrific game so far.
Oh, shoot.
Chicago leading by 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Chalmers is out there with Carter. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Green. And it's Barnes in the small forward spot.
And one.
Lots of
Oh,
physical
dude.
attack there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Jeff Green picks one up.
You know, guys, Taj Gibson
Dang,
now is
66
6 full
overall?
seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
You were saying?
And so he makes both
Told
from the
you,
line.
Lucky,
man.
bro. I'm using Vince Carter. Fuck off.
Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC.
Psych.
Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy.
Oh, that's a steal, yo.
Barnes
No
dishes
one's trying to
to
grab his
Green.
fucking nuts all game.
Gibson
Hey, that's
with
why I
the
got the
steal.
steal, though, right?
And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way.
I mean, if you want to play like
The
little
offensive
kids the whole
rebound.
game, bro, go for it.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol.
What you? Oh,
That's
what
foul number 2 for
happened?
him.
Your nigga ran me over,
Grizzlies
bro.
trail
Can't
by
play
8.
football.
Football.
Green
What'd you-
passes to Chalmers. Back to Green. Kicks it to Barnes.
Sight.
His three-pointers off the mark.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Thought you were going to get a charge.
Defensive backboard has been
I wasn't trying
controlled.
to
They
get
have
a
not
target,
allowed
I'm
a lot
gonna
of
get
second
a foul.
chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking
Yo,
place there, boy.
you tripping with these alley
Really
oops,
hard to
man.
decide, guys, which was
Y'all,
better.
you
The
can't
pass,
stop him.
the
Come on,
catch,
explosion,
or the
bro.
slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my
Hey,
friend.
I stopped one, bro.
Sensational alley-oop all the
It just be out of nowhere. That's what I'm
Guys,
trying to
you know what?
say.
You wouldn't know
Yeah.
that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Chicago calls timeout.
God,
There we go.
Marc
fucking
Gasol was one of the
Grizzlies
most
have
sought
no
after free
bench.
agents this past summer.
Like,
Clark all
yeah,
along
Mike
most
Conley,
figured he'd be
Tony
back in
Allen.
Memphis.
Yep, the winning team, max dollars. And don't forget now, he went to high school in
Got thought you about to do another oop at first.
Kyle played there.
Yeah, I
He's
gotta
where
be
he belongs.
unpredictable, don't I?
Let's catch up
True.
with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able
Little
to
nigga
listen
too
in
quick.
on what
He's
the
like the
head coach of the
smallest guy in the
Chicago
fucking
Bulls was
game
going
right
over in his huddle.
What the hell,
He
bro?
laid
But
one
who's
thing
ball?
out there for them,
Yeah, I
saying,
tipped it. I'm
now
like,
is the
fuck.
time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from
Psych.
here on out.
Now you bugging, yo.
It's 2-on-1.
Foul. I'm thank you.
Missing the
Thank
shot.
you.
All ball. I bodied you.
Yo,
I smacked
3
the ball.
people ganged up on me.
He
And,
has 9 points and 6
and I'm watching the
assists.
replay. 3 people ganged up on me, bro.
No,
so
bro.
many ways,
It was the
guys.
only one
And
guy
he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively?
Yeah, but,
He's been clicking there as well. Marc Gasol, a first-time
Psych.
All-Star starter
That's that.
last
Psych.
season. He and his brother Powell both started in the game. The first time that's ever happened in league history, and having both those guys go head-to-head.
And Barnes comes to help.
Oh, give that up.
McDermott, no one around him.
Wow.
Can't get it to go.
B plus.
Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Ooh.
And Hollins with the
Wait.
stuff.
Who is this?
Talk about putting
Number
something extra.
Oh, let me. Number 20. Hold on.
R. Hollins. He's nobody, bro. Dude, and he just broke out a fucking windmill.
Yeah, Ryan Hollins. And he used to play for Sacramento.
That dunk was way
What?
over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw.
God damn,
And Clark,
my nigga
now's the
took out
time
that
to do it.
big windmill.
Continue
He said,
to attack that
"Bring it
rim.
around."
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
Bring it around.
Oh, listen, no doubt you could argue Marc Gasol
Ryan
is
Hollins.
the best center in the league right now. I mean, this guy does it all. Defends, rebounds, passes, scores. I mean, he's also a
You
great
got it.
teammate. They all love him. And to me, that matters in the big picture. When you're talking about
2-point
developing
game.
chemistry and trust, sometimes the difference between winning and winning it all is whether or not your teammates like you.
And Mirotic gets to Bairstow. And stolen by Hollins. To tie it up. And his misses. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Down
No.
low,
Why the fuck
it's
you
stolen by
going?
Green. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Chalmers
Like I wasn't.
Hollins. Lob
In Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that
I'm about to say, give me my foul.
that
Man.
could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
He's an 80 overall with free
But
throws.
that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean,
Okay,
no
I thought
reason to
so.
back off
That
and
one
give
was
him the
perfect.
layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for McDermott. Butler comes in
May sound
for
crazy,
Ejuan
but I'm
Moore.
putting my bench
And it's
lineup
Rose in
clutch
for Aaron Brooks.
because they
Over to the left
my
wing.
starters haven't been performing how I want them to. So.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Here's Gasol. And Allen with the block.
Ooh,
They get it back.
no.
Shoot again. The Bulls keep it
Alright,
alive.
good.
And they don't
Nah,
let
let me
Gasol.
chill out, man. Let me chill out, yo. Cause they BS me with that directional pass, man.
Chicago calls
I'm
timeout.
saying, bro.
They're trailing by 1. A minute 50 left in the fourth.
And can't these leads with all these easy looks, they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Chicago making some changes. Gibson comes in for
Alright.
Middleton. And Tony Snell sub in for Bairstow.
Anytime, ref.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gasol. Gasol is done. Rose takes the Snell. And it's
Dude,
blocked
all he had to do was lay that shit. Oh, man.
And here
No,
again,
he's
the
beat me.
Grizzlies in transition up the
I'm
court to
good.
go. Here's Gasol. That
Yes!
one is good again. He's 6 away from a 4.
Let's go.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively.
Thank you.
They've been turning those turnovers into
Alright.
points.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Ryan Hollins. That's foul number 2 for him. Butler kicks to Rose. And it's Gibson for the time on the assist by Rose. And now a 3-point Chicago.
It really does make the game easy for opponents when you can lead them to the rim that well.
Yeah, you see him under pressure, man.
So Memphis ends up
Nah,
going with the
it's
new
the wrong
group.
button.
Oh, yeah,
For
that
Chicago,
happens.
they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering
Because
the fourth
I
quarter.
wouldn't think my shooting guard would be inbounding the ball in a clutch moment.
Outside for
You'd think
Gasol.
he'd be trying to
Bro.
do it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over
Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Yep. It's directional pass,
Like
man.
that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Conley with the 3. Butler on the way. Outside Rose. Inside. And Gasol.
Wow.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to
That's
tie
a
it up
foul.
with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
No, but that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul.
Let's go.
I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game. Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trailed by 3. 16 seconds left. Here in the
Man. No, I'll tell you about it after this game.
What's it say?
No, I'll tell you about it after this game. It's just one video on Facebook I saw on
16 seconds
2K.
left to play here in the fourth. Allen drives in.
Alright, good.
First free throw is good, and
Dude,
that
he has a
brings them
52
within
free
2
throw
here.
rating. Oh my god.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Make this one more. Another one.
And And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Oh, it's over, bro.
Those free throws
It ain't
should
over
put
yet.
this
Bro, 4 points, man, with how many seconds left?
Timeout called by Memphis.
Bro, so you go jack up some 3, think he gonna make it?
There's 10 seconds
Trying to
left
get a
in the
steal
fourth
from me?
quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't try
time,
to
a
get a
huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
Here's Lee. Off the inbound.
Yo, I passed that,
Honestly, not
yo,
really
like,
happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And
Bruh,
it's a
really?
6-point ball game. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're losing by 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth. 3 from the inbound. Here's Gasol.
And really,
Wow.
these are some of the toughest calls and officials.
you wanted that buzzer beater, huh,
Yeah, but
bro?
in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. They foul intentionally.
Really?
They have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Hold on. What happened? What?
With maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
Oh, wow.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout, the guys
Oh, you
are
fouled me
all
on that
reminded
fast break, yo.
and
That's
reminding
right.
each other, hey, we don't have any
No,
left.
I
What
didn't.
a huge error.
I got a
Certainly,
fucking
Greg,
technical
not
foul
one we see
for
very often, but it does
excessive timeout.
happen. His mind was diverted on other things.
Aw,
I guess.
that's
Not
just
the timeout
timeout.
situation for sure. And so it's
That's
Chicago winning
stupid.
this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done.
I ain't never heard of that one.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.
Timeout.
So long,
Bro, that's
everyone.
crazy.